controversy, it's my boo. I can make $250,000 off a haiku, and I can make another quarter off at times 2.
Fam, what is up? Good morning. It is Thursday, September 21st, 8:02 a.m. I am heading off to Cosmocroft to pick up some developer because I've got 2 highlight and haircuts today. So I don't know, I still have a couple of my clients that I do just at their house, obviously, and it'll be I'll do somebody once a month, no big deal. There's nothing that's too strenuous on my body. If you guys, I don't know if you saw my episode of Make Up Your Mind where I was talking about how I was gearing. Whoa. Sorry guys, lost you fell off my tripod. Make sure that's on there. Good. Yeah. I was talking about how I was gearing up to go into salon, and then I worked that 3-day show and my whole body clocked out on me. Yeah. So clearly we're not doing that. We're not going back into the salon. But I am grateful that I still do get to do a little bit of hair, via stage glam or, house call clients. So that's what we're doing. And then I am super, super hype because it's about fall time. This Saturday is the official first day of fall, and I'm a fall girl. I love fall. What I like to do is to go ahead and deep clean my house first. And then I'll actually go through my decor, see what I have before going to At Home or TJ Maxx and just buying a bunch of stuff. Everything that I do is always strategic and planned. I don't know. That's just how my brain works. But yeah, that's that on that. When I tell you my glutes are hollering from Tuesday's glute workout, y'all. Oh my God. I'm so excited because I have been really working on fine-tuning glute exercises specifically and making sure that I'm getting that engagement, because for me personally, where I'm at in my life and my journey and my bodybuilding career, I gotta train smarter, not harder. And so I've always been really good at mind muscle connection. I think that just comes from me doing gymnastics when I was little, being a competitive cheerleader. I'm very body awareness, so that mind muscle connection it's always been something that was fairly easy for me to pick up. However, with glutes is a whole different ball game, I've personally found, because I feel like this. Okay, so there's levels to this. When you first start off training, basically the goal is just get there, get consistent, right? You get into the swing of things, and maybe you'll start off with some machines. So, this is at least how I do it with my clients. Oh, I'm so excited. I have a new client that signed on with me this morning. So she's going to be a lifestyle client. If you guys are local to the Charlotte area and you want personal training, hit me up. And I do have a couple spots available for lifestyle training as well. So one-on-one online, obviously it's virtual. If you're not here, you can do that as well. But really making sure that I am engaging the glute muscle, because I've been playing around testing a lot of things, because like I said, you start off with your first phase where you're just learning, getting in, and then once you are no longer a beginner and you start crossing over to that intermediate advanced phase, which that's where I'm at. Now it's just basically all about, okay, how can I fine tune this? Because now I'm at that bikini sculpting phase, because I spent the past 4 years really building my body up. And so now that I've gotten my body to a place where judges have said, okay, hey, this is enough right here. Just fine tune these little things. So that's what I'm doing. And I don't feel like that's something that's talked about a lot in regards to bikini, especially for newer athletes, because if you're watching someone who's maybe been training for a long time or they're a pro, 9 times out of 10, when you're looking at a lot of these pros, they've already quote unquote maxed out for the division. It's just more so now that fine tuning and actual sculpting. So that's the difference. So that's why, if you notice some pros training, a lot of pros training, especially for bikini, is very different than, if you're just starting off. If you're just starting off, then you might be building the house from the top all the way down to the bottom. But after a while, once you've really been putting in the work and you've built it, then it's just you transition to that fine tuning, which is where I'm at right now. So I'll share some of the cues with you guys. Maybe we can do that in another video. I was actually going to make an attempt to train glutes today, but I'm still sore. So I am not going to be doing that. Oh. It got hot all of a sudden. I also want to go and just browse around at Ulta for a bit because I haven't gone to Ulta in so long. And I don't know, the shopping experience at Ulta, I find, is way more pleasant than Sephora. And I don't have any issues with Sephora other than their trash lighting. Like, all Sephoras just have trash light. I don't understand that whatsoever. But yeah. Ulta's shopping experience is better than Sephora. Let me know in the comments if you agree. Like, and then I also do appreciate and love the fact that Ulta has a variation of, you know, prestige products and then more on the affordable side, because listen, I dip and dabble in both. There are some prestige products that are garbage, and there are some affordable products that work better than some prestige products. So I am not a snob in that regard. And then also, same thing, they have makeup, body care, skincare, hair care, nail care. Like, it's literally a beauty enthusiast, beauty lover's dream over in Ulta. I saw that Maybelline, was it Maybelline or L'Oreal? One of the two, they have like this new skin tint that I want to try. I felt like, oh, that would be cool too. And then, I don't know, I've talked about this plenty of time and for years on my channel now. When the seasons change, I change my makeup too. So I'm gonna be dabbling in my makeup, going through, looking at some old products, and then I might pick up a couple of new things as well. We'll see. All right, so let me get my behind to Cosmoprof.
Get up. Pick it up. Get up. Pick it up.
Okay, fam, I am done. It's so crazy because my girl Lacey that I was doing, I've been doing her hair since she was, I think, like 15 years old, and she's now 22 years old, which is wild. I've been doing her mom's hair for 10 years. I do the whole family, and I love that I'm still able to do hair color, because that's the thing, I do love doing hair color. That's my favorite thing of all the things to do within hair. And so this still allows me to do a little bit of it without having to put my body through all the hassle, without having to pay all the booth rent and all the other stuff that comes along with it. So yeah, glad I still get to do that. Trying to find the positives and things, you know, especially like when you know that you're evolving, things are shifting, you're changing, you're growing. Like, growth is very uncomfortable. That's something that I have been sitting in and dealing with for the past couple of weeks now, and by far the most uncomfortable I've ever been. However, I am finding much more peace in just by simply saying everything's going to be okay because of God. I just remind myself, you don't understand, you don't know what's coming next, you're not quite sure which direction you need to take certain things. However, that's okay. Just do what he told you, which is create. As long as I'm creating, I'm operating in God's will, and everything's going to be fine. So I'm tired, boss. I'm tired. I am tired. I think we're probably going to call it. Yeah, we're going to call it for today, because I'm going to go home, read a little bit, and just chill. I'll see y'all in the morning. It is 5:16. I never fell asleep. I am tired but wired. My husband, my dogs, my mom, my whole house is wide open right now. So, as much as I really want to go to sleep, to take a nap, as much as I probably really should, that's not going to happen. But anywho, we got a package. This was definitely an impulse buy on the internet. However, I got a good feeling about this palette. So I am to the point now with makeup purchases, especially for myself. If it don't move my spirit, I'm not buying it. I don't care who it's by. If I'm just not excited about it, this I saw and was very excited about it. So I wanted to take a look and see how this is, because if it's good, then I'm gonna get some more from Beauty Bay. It's their Rich palette, and I normally am not a fan of large eyeshadow palettes because they're hard to store. And when I was purchasing this, I realized after the fact that they do have smaller versions. However, I still went with the big one. So Rich, yes, manifest that. Oh, it's even prettier in oh, it's beautiful. Okay, I will definitely be using this for work, because these colors. This is an Amberp palette. This is an Amberp palette. I love it when products look even better in person, because let's face it, sometimes it can trick you for your Gucci on the interwebs, especially, like, no shade, like Natasha Denona and Pat are really good for this. Like, you'll see so many multiple different photos of the palette, and in all the palettes, all the tones look different, so you really don't know what's what. This is pretty. The saturation of it all, like these warm brown tones, and you get some shimmers in the like, yeah, this is, If Amberp was a palette, this is what I would look like. Now, I am not a swatch girl by any means. I just like to swatch things to get an idea of, ooh, the color and the formula. This is really creamy. Let's take a look, see. This mirror is massive. Massive. Let's see. Let's get a little first impression, shall we? Oh, this is perfect for fall. Oh. Ooh. Oh, yes, ma'am. Absolute perfection. Now, is it Natasha Denona quality? No. But is it still good quality nonetheless? Yes. Because at the end of the day, nobody knows. No one's going to look at you and say, that's not Natasha Denona on your eyeballs. Like, don't nobody know. You know what I mean? And the only people who truly know the difference in eyeshadow formulations are people that have had the luxury of experiencing a Pat McGrath or Natasha Denona. The reason why I'm referencing those is because those are the top formulations on the market. And then coming in third place, Patrick Ta. Those three, they don't miss. However, I don't know what Pat is doing, because shout out to Millicent. I said, if she gives us another pink and purple, I'm going to pull all 3 inches of my hair out. And well, I guess it's about time for me to do that and be a bald-headed baddie, because what the actual, how many pink and purple palettes can you come out with? Like, we get it. Like, it's old, it's expired, it's boring. No one cares anymore. Because that's the thing. It's just like, it's not even about the formulation. Everybody knows your formula is good. Everyone is saying they want a different color story. They want something different. Because the thing is, like, yes, you want to sell what's going, you want to produce what's going to sell, but not at the expense of you producing the same thing over and over and over. Like, nah. Oh, yes. Okay. It's a hit. Love. Good purchase. Pleased. 8 stars so far. Y'all, it is Sunday, September 24th, and I had plans to do like little fall vlog things today. However, no, that's not happening. I got too much shit to do. I got work to do. I am working on a project. When is this video going up? When is this video going up? Let me think. I think this video goes up after the fact. Hang tight. Hold on, because now I need to be sure before I start running my mouth. And so therefore my whole fall aesthetic vlog situation that I was trying to go for, yeah, no, that's not happening today. So I'm a little bit stressed and pressed because I have a crap ton of content I need to not only film, but some stuff I need to edit with that. Helping Murillo because he is starting his catering services finally, and meal prep coming soon, helping him with that. We just got a lot of newness and a lot of things going on right now. And listen, God likes new, I like new. However, it's just a matter of me understanding that what's the priority right now, because I have been catapulted into hustle season again, which that's the thing. Hustling should only be for seasons. That's something that I have had to learn the hard way. And so therefore, for the rest of the year, it is going to be a hustle season. But in my devotional, I understand how hustling works now. So you hustle, first of all, you trust, you hustle, and then you rest. Before, for me, there was no trusting and no resting. It was just straight hustling, and that's why I ended up getting burnt out the way that I did. But now I understand it to the T. I get it 100%. And yeah, we hustling, but this hustle is just going to be for a season, and this hustle is going to be well worth it. So I'm just getting ready. I'm just doing my basic simple girl, gym girl routine and out the door because I'm behind. I have to go to the gym because I have a client. I need to train myself. I need to go to Costco to pick up some picanha for my family's bakery because they are busy and slammed today and they are running out of things. So that is what we are getting ready for. So much for the whole aesthetic fall vlog. That's not real life. Like, I don't do things for vlogs. It's always stuff that I have to get done anyway, but I just thought, oh yeah, like having a little fall moment would be fun. Yeah, no, we don't have time for a fall moment. We got real life-ish to do. Things are happening around here. So yeah, that's what's going down, fam. And oh, I picked up this Huda Beauty. I know the lighting isn't exactly optimal. I'm in my bathroom. This is where I have been doing my makeup since June. I don't know. It's just, I feel like I go quicker when I get ready, when I do it this way. So that's how I've been doing things. Little Rare Beauty liquid luminizer. And I have completely just embraced me and this glowy skin moment because I just kind of have the mindset of I have oily skin. My ish is going to glow either way, no matter what. So let's just stop forcing it and embracing it. And then honestly, it makes my skin look better. And not that I'm trying to make myself look younger, but it does make me look younger. So And then I am setting my under eyes with Sephora Micro Smooth. Sephora Micro Smooth, MAC Mineralized Skin Finish, same gist, same consistency, same type of product. I have always preferred to use those under the eyes just simply because they are lighter, they don't get cakey. So if you are someone that has dry under eyes, fine lines, wrinkles, or just concerned about some things up under there, try setting it with MAC Mineralized Skin Finish or Sephora Collection Micro Smooth, because it is the same exact thing. I was talking to Lori yesterday on the phone because she got the new Huda Beauty powder as well. And I just said to her, is it me? Or does the Huda powder like have that like a little bit of reflect in it? Like you can't see it, but it's almost giving MAC Mineralized Skin Finish vibes, if you will. Sephora Micro Smooth. So I got the shade in Cinnamon Bun because I didn't want anything for my under eyes. I just wanted something to set my face because I've been setting my face with this NARS matte powder, which I love. As you can see, we have hit the pan on that bad boy. But since I'm going to be running out of it soon, and I am someone that just switches my makeup up according to the weather because I'm still oily. Like, you cannot call yourself a true oily skin girl if you feel you were not oily in the wintertime. Like, no, I'm still oily in the wintertime. However, obviously it's not pushing out as much because the climate isn't as hot. However, I don't want my face to be looking crusty, dusty, matte, stark dry, because it does look better when your skin looks more lived in, when you have a little bit more of a glow on the face, which I know in fall and winter is so interesting how everyone like goes to like this hardcore matte look, which I don't know, to me, I would think you'd want to be more matte in the summertime and then more glowy in the wintertime because of the climate, but what the hell do I know? All right, so then I need my hourglass. This right here, this is my jam. I love this. I've hit pan on the middle one here. You can probably hear my mom singing in the background. Oh my God, I'm so overwhelmed. I don't know how I got that far behind. Y'all, the Drake concert was last night. I'm so sad. I am a hardcore Drake fan, and I was not able to go just simply because it was not in the budget. You know, could I have gone? Yeah, but it just was not worth the financial struggle it would have cost, especially because we are really just tightening up with our finances. Like, we have goals, and then just like with Murillo getting ready, he's also about to transition as well, which I was just like, oh God, like I don't know what's happening. I have never experienced a phase in life where we are both in career transition at the same time. So yeah, y'all say a prayer for us, cause wow. Wow. All right, and then I'm just going to take, and for eyeliner, I've been using these on my clients too, the Sephora collection. Sephora collection is that girl. I love these. This is the Wow colorful shadow liner. So you can use it as eyeshadow or as eyeliner. I use them as both, but eyeliner for today. And I like, this is part of my like whole glowy eye aesthetic that I do on my athletes when I'm working. I like the eyes to have just like a little bit of a pop, a glow to them. Well, a lot of glow, but instead of using just like your traditional like matte black or brown, I like using something that's still dark because it's going to add that intensity and dimension, but the little shimmer aspect that it adds. Like when I get into my car, I'll show y'all when the lighting's better in there. Absolutely obsessed with this palette. This palette's everything. And then we'll go through like what's in my makeup bag because I'm getting ready to switch over my products for the fall. All right, brows, mascara, and then we got got a lot of work done, so focusing on transitioning my website so that everything is on one versus having separate stuff. So I still have my Amberp Beauty site, of course, because that's where all of my athletes go for booking their stage glam, but just making by Amberp so that way it's just one entity. So whenever you go there, you can find everything beauty, fitness, and making sure that just everything is seamless on the back end. I'm trying to do really good as far as just like having more things automated, so that way it's not so much of me having to actively sit. Like for instance, like if someone books something, instead of me actually following up and replying to the email, having it set up so that way it automatically does it on its own, so that way everything can run smooth and seamlessly on its own. Went over the Olympia schedule because you guys, I am booked with Olympians. So both the days are booked. Last year I had 3 Olympians, so I went from 3 Olympians to 8. That is insanity. So I'm super excited about the Olympia. All right, I am heading into Dick's to return a pair of leggings. You guys know my favorite just athletic brand to wear is the DSG line, and it's Dick's Sporting Goods line. And I got these leggings in a size medium because I'm like deep in the off season. I'm at my maintenance weight. I'm holding between 150 and 151, and the medium is too big, so size small it is. Yeah, so this is the set that I got. I got the green, and I like it because it's almost like, I don't know if it's kind of giving like that cheetah print vibe on it. Ooh, speaking of cheetah print, if you don't know me, you know, if you know me, you know I love cheetah print. Anywho, but I got the leggings. I'm going to switch those out in a size small. And then I picked up another pair of these shorts because I'm loving the 7-inch shorts. I have on the pink pair right now, but I want to come back and get the green because I love that. I have the pink and I have the tan with the cute top. So, and then another favorite of mine, where are they? These shorts are my absolute favorite. I have like 4 pairs of these, and these ones are the 5-inch, and they also have them in the 7 as well. So if you're a tall girl like me, 5'8", 5 inches or 7 inches is where it's at, because anything else, it's just uncomfortable. Fam, this vlog is probably the most scatterbrained vlog I have ever put up. When I tell you, the past 48 hours. So let's backtrack. Sunday, was at the bakery, got work done. Get home Sunday, sitting on the front porch, talking to Jay because she won the San Antonio Pro, which, wow, chef's kiss, she looked amazing. So we were just, having our little girl chit chat as per usual. Talked to her, caught up with her for easily like about 2 hours or so. Then I went inside and I look at Murillo's face, and his face is swollen. So let's backtrack. The previous Monday, Murillo got home from work, sat down on the back patio. He was like, the side of my face is really hurting. I don't know what's wrong with it, and it's starting to swell. And I said, okay, well, no worries, because we have a chiropractor appointment in a little bit, and maybe our doctor can look at it and see. So chiropractor starts touching on him, and he does like a little bit of an adjustment, because Murillo always said like his jaw sometimes just gets tight. I think now he just carries a lot of stress, and he just kind of clenches, and so it could create some TMJ. That's what the chiropractor said. But he also told Murillo that his lymph nodes were severely swollen and that he needed to go see somebody because, that's not anything you want to mess around with. So the next day, Murillo goes to the eye, ears, and throat doctor. They give him antibiotics, send him on his way, all right? So he's good Wednesday through Saturday. The swelling's going down. He's not in pain. All is well. Sunday, he gets home from the bakery, and it keeps getting bigger and bigger. So I'm sitting here and I'm looking at it, like, not to put all my man's business out there, but Murillo has some PTSD from hospitals from a severe accident that he was in when he was little. He was in ICU for 3 months. Basically, he almost died, okay? So he's just got a lot of PTSD, and he gets anxious going to the hospital, the doctor, anything medical related. He just gets anxious, which is totally understandable, because if I almost died, I'd probably feel the same way as well, right? So I said to him, hey, you know, it's 5:30. Do you want to go to the urgent care? We can go to the one that my mom went to because it was really good and she was in and out, like took good care of her. He's like, yeah, let's go. So I convinced him to go. Come on, let's go. And then finally we get to the car and he's like, I can wait until in the morning. I said, okay. And at that moment, and so it's just like with me, like I'm trying to do better about, I like for people to make their own decisions. And, you know, like you guys, it's no secret. I told you, like Murillo and I at the beginning of the year, I didn't think we was going to make it. So, of course, you know, I'm making sure that I'm listening to him and honoring him when he wants X, Y, and Z. And so just, you know, letting him like, hey, if that's what you want to do, okay, cool. But there does come a time whenever, not just in a marriage, but in any relationship, like when you see something, say something. Because sometimes when your people are in a shitstorm, they can't typically see it from the outside going in. But because I was like, you know what, let me fall back. Soft life, submit, okay, cool. This boy goes, puts an ice pack on it, and when I tell you, the way it started to blow up, I said, nah, Murillo. I said, absolutely not. I said, we're going to the ER right now. It's just like, I'm sorry, I hear you, but I'm looking at you, and this thing keeps progressively getting bigger. Like, it looks like someone punched him in the face at this point. So he's like, okay, cool. So now he's starting to get freaked out. I can tell, I can see it in his eyes, he's getting anxious. He gets out the shower, and it just keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger. So long story short, I end up taking him to the emergency room Sunday night, 9 o'clock. My mom comes with us. He didn't get taken back until midnight. This was like the longest process ever. So I'm thinking, okay, they're going to look at him. They're going to give him more antibiotics, and then we're going to go. Because my thought process was, let's go ahead and go Sunday night. So that way it's not intruding on Monday. We can still get on with the week, all the things. Nah, nope. Yeah. Nope. He ends up getting a CAT scan. And this is at 3 a.m. So at this point, I'm like, okay, at around, I think midnight is when I took my mom back home. And then that's when he told me they were starting to do the scan and everything. So then I come back up to be with him. And now I'm just kind of like, okay, it's late. I'm tired. Doctor comes in. The doctor comes in and she says, okay, cool. The scan looks great. I was concerned that it was a tumor. And I was like, Lord have mercy. Like, because my mind hadn't even gone any, like, I don't go to extremes. Like, I always have this saying, because my mom's a hypochondriac, and if one little thing happens, I'm like, yo, sis, don't jump off the bridge. Like, hold on, because we don't know. Because a lot of the times, we make situations way worse than what they actually are, because we just get so stuck in here, right? And so, my mind hadn't even gone there, but I was like, well, praise God, I'm glad, like, I didn't realize that's what she was worried about. And so she said, however, I'm going to keep you here overnight because you had this same thing happen last Monday. You were on your antibiotics. You were doing everything and it came back. You have a cluster of lymph nodes that are severely swollen, and I just want to make sure, you know, everything's good. It was an infection. There was bacteria. So I was like, oh, okay. So then I have to go back home to get a bag from Murillo, of course, come back. And so I'm spent. I didn't go to bed until like 7:15. I was up for 24 hours straight. So by the time I got home and took a shower, it was 7:15, and I slept for 3 hours yesterday. Then I jumped up at 10:30, like, you know, just anxious, like, oh my God, I gotta get back to the hospital. So that has what's been going on. I slept okay last night. I think I only got about a good solid 5 hours. However, now it is Tuesday, 8:40 a.m. Murillo is doing a much better, praise God. Yesterday morning, he called me. He was like, hey, yo, come get my ass. I'm ready to go. And I was just kind of like, honey, absolutely not. And just letting him understand that I get that you're feeling better. I get you don't like it. I understand you're anxious. However, this is where you need to be. Because if you at home and some ish go down, I don't know what to do, fam. Like that's out of my scope of practice. I don't know. So hopefully he will be dispatched today. I'm thinking the latest noon. So I'm going to go in here and see what's happening with him. And I honestly don't know what the rest of this vlog is going to be, you guys. Because like I said, I gotta make sure my man good. So that's what we're doing right now. So, got updates from the doctor, and he is not coming home tonight. So, I just feel really bad because I don't like seeing him like this, and it affects me. So I am just heading to Ulta. I'm behind. I had a lot of so I had some brand content that I needed to film, editing, my own work stuff that I needed. I just have so much stuff that I still need to get done for my project, and I haven't done so. But right now, honestly, none of that stuff matters. So it is what it is. I still have to prep for the weekend because we have to travel to Phoenix. So what I'm doing right now, I'm just gonna go. I have to pick up my mom in about an hour, so I'm just gonna roll up to the Ulta just for my own mental sanity, because you know, sometimes you guys, you just going to Ulta makes me happy. I'm not buying anything that I don't need. I need to get some things for work, but I just, you know, I just enjoy beauty. Beauty always makes me happy, so I'm just gonna go walk around for a little bit until it's time to pick up my mom, because my mind right now is just like, oh my goodness. So we'll see. Maybe there's like some fun new holiday collections, or just some fun stuff in general. Just, you know, something to take my mind off of everything. And I know I need to take some time away, because there's just been so much stuff happening. And I think that's the thing, like with social media, especially like whenever you share your life, like, you know, I do YouTube. I love it. I love you just vlogging and sharing things with you guys. But I think what people fail to realize is, like, we pick and choose what we want our viewers to see. And I share a lot, but even with what I share, that's just 1% of my life. So long story short, there's a bunch of stuff that's just been going on, just, you know, adulting shit, a lot of life stressors. And so therefore, where's that gas station at? Oh, there's a Sprouts there? No shit. I love Sprouts. Sorry, I might go there. That might make me happy. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that's been going on too, and so it's affecting me, and so it's just basically like everything happening at one point, at one time, and I'm just like, God, can I please catch a break? Can I please catch a break? But I know when all these things are happening like this, I know a breakthrough is coming. I know God is working, because I am faithful and God is faithful, and He is going to take care of us, and He'll protect us, and He's always going to make everything okay. Even when you can't see it, you got to have faith the size of the mustard seed. So I'm just going to keep pushing through. I'm going to keep having faith. I'm going to keep staying positive, and most importantly, I'm going to keep praying, and I'm not going to give up. Let's go to Ulta, because I'm not trying to cry on camera. I have cried way too much for my liking this year on my YouTube channel, and I think it's only been maybe once, and that's one time too much for me. Okay, bye. Okay, let's do a very quick beauty haul here, because I didn't even show y'all what I got from Sephora. So the first order of business, I already talked about this. This is the new Easy Bake, and I got the shade in Cinnamon Bun because I wanted something to set all over my face and not under the eyes. So far, I think I've used it twice or 3 times already. I'm shocked I like it, because I was very skeptical at first, but so far so good. And then I got a Laneige Lip Glowy Balm. So I have been using the lip sleeping mask for I don't even know how long, a minute now, and I wanted one of these because, like, I don't know, like the lip sleeping mask comes like in the jar, and I'm not a fan of, especially just like out and about, when I have to stick my finger in the product and put it on my lips. I don't like that. But like as far as like at home or in my nightstand when I'm just done brushing my teeth, putting it on, that's fine. So I like this a lot. So far so good. Just it's in a squeezy tube, so it's easier. And then y'all know I love these. These are the Sephora liquid longwear eyeshadows, and I use these a lot for stage glam, and I noticed that these have been half off for quite some time, so that lets me know that they're getting ready to discontinue it. And they also have shadow sticks now. I was going to purchase one, but it was literally a dupe for the Laura Mercier one that I already have in copper, so therefore there was no point in me getting another one. But I saw this shade, and this one is for me, for my personal use, because this is something that I would definitely use here, especially in fall time, like where I'm at with my eyeshadow, because I just constantly live life on the go. I am really big on shadow sticks right now, liquid eyeshadows, just anything that's easy. And then if I, if I have a little extra time to do some eyeshadow with the palette, I will, but I'm gonna keep it a buck with y'all. Even when I have used the only palette I've been using right now is the ABH palette. I haven't even gotten a moment to tap into this baby just yet. This is going to be a full-on video on itself, but this here is perfect for fall. Just like a little something on the eyes, really pretty. Blend that bad boy out. And then from Ulta, I got another Stila Cosmetics Glitter and Glow. I don't like glitter. I don't like working with glitter because it's messy and it falls all over the place. However, I like liquid eyeshadows, and this liquid eyeshadow happens to have glitter in it, and it's easier to manipulate because you don't have to worry about the actual glitter falling all over the place. Like if you're using a loose glitter, it's going everywhere. That's honestly why I don't like translucent powders either, because they get all over the place. But I thought this shade was really pretty for stage glam. It's neutral tone, but it's got a little bit of, like, you can't see it, the glitter, and it pulls purple and blue. So this is going to be really pretty for any suits that are that navy deep blue color. This is going to look really pretty. So I got that. And then I was wanting to test this out. This is the Maybelline Superstay Skin Tint. Let's get a little first impression right now, because I feel like this vlog has just been all over the place with no value whatsoever. However, this is real life. Like I said, I don't do things in my life with the intention of content. I just do my life and just get the process of whatever it is I'm doing. However, so this was, it has, like, I don't know if it's pulling in, if you can pick it up, but I noticed when I was in Ulta, it definitely has a little bit of a reflex to it. It says a natural finish, but I don't know. I figured it would be okay for fall time in shade 355 because my tan is gone. We are not as melanated as we were. So, and I'm pretty much 355 coconut in all Maybelline products. I need to find a brush that'll work here. And since it is a skin tint, I always recommend with anything that's a skin tint, or I don't have any foundation on right now, anything that's a skin tint or light coverage, use a brush, because a sponge is going to soak up the product, and you have to understand the nature of the product already. It is already light coverage, and sponges are great. There's nothing wrong with them if that's what you prefer to use and that's what's easiest for you. I personally don't like using sponges. I stopped using sponges for my clients a long time ago, just for like the sanitation purposes of it. Like, even if I can get the beauty blender clean, like depending on how light it is, like it would always stain, and I just had issues with, I know it's clean, but I couldn't imagine what would it be like to be sitting in a makeup artist chair and you see them bringing a sponge to your face and you can visibly see like it's stained. You're gonna think that it's not clean, right? Yes, that's only natural. So, oh wow, this is real. Ooh, okay. This is pretty. I was not expecting that. What's good? And it's not, honestly, I was expecting it to be hella glowy too. And it's not. So this side has the skin tint, and this side does not. Interesting. All right, the more we know. Let's do the other side too while we're at it. And then shoot. Next weekend, I am going to be working at Macy's, but just as my freelancer self, I'm still in contact with my old boss because I left on good terms. I understand, like, sometimes crazy issue does happen, but I was not mad at anyone. Actually, I liked everyone that I worked with. I had no issues with it. It was just a matter of I was spread too thin. I couldn't do it all, but she had asked me if I could come up to do like a fall glam tutorial, and they're gonna pay me, of course. So I've got that going. I need to do my planning for that. Dang it, it's so much. It's so much. Then holiday times are coming, and I think I'm gonna go help out there just seasonally. Seasonally, especially as the competition season starts to wind down, because once I get through like October, it's going to be massive. October, there's like, how many shows are in October? So Mid-Atlantic Classic, that's in Charlotte, Clash in Orlando, Amateur Olympia, and then Olympia. So October is full of classes, but then after that, I only have one show, November 11th, that's local to me. Well, not local, it's in Greensboro. It's like an hour and a half away. And then I don't have anything else until December, and that's the last national show of the year. So basically, I'm going to have some free time coming up, and I still need to make money. So therefore, I'm going to go and help out for the holidays, just seasonally though, nothing crazy. And then once January comes, I will be done with that. So I'm impressed. Your girl, I was not. I didn't have high hopes for this. Wow. When someone's going to ask me what brush I'm using, it's a Sonia G brush. I always feel like kind of, whenever I mention like super expensive products, I don't know why, but Sonia G Smooth Buffer brush is what I use to apply this, and holy bejesus. Wow. First impression, I'm going to be sticking this in my makeup bag. It's coming with me to Phoenix because, ooh. I think, oh boy, I think I might like this better than this. The Fenty, and this is my jam. I like this too, but there's something about it. Something about it. All right, so that's like the tiniest haul ever, but that's what I got. And now, since I've got a little bit of time, so it's 4:07, I told my mom either she needs to drop me off now or at 6 because traffic is about to be insane. So she said 6 o'clock. So I'm going to try to use my time wisely. I've got to get my nails done. So I'm going to do my nails with y'all, and then we're going to close the vlog out here. Again, I apologize. I know this is probably like the most unorganized, most scatterbrained, maybe even boring vlog ever. However, this is what the events of my life have looked like this week. All right, so let's pick a color. Shout out to Nail Reserve for hooking the girl up. Got some colors here, and then I also have the remover, base coat, and top coat. So I'm gonna throw that remover on first, but I don't know what kind of mood I'm in. So I always pick my nail color off of the mood that I'm in. And sorry, I'm trying to sit y'all back up. I love my new camera, by the way. I think it's just the cutest, and it's so much fun. Anywho, do I want to just keep it neutral? I mean, it is officially fall, like, and then I've got these, ooh, the Celtic Sparkle. You know what? Let's go dark. F it. Let's just go dark. We're going dark. So this is Celtic Sparkle, and it's like it's a neutral brown, but it's got a little hint of sparkle in it. We're gonna roll with this. All right, let's do these nails because I'm in desperate need. And I didn't even set this either. The only thing, that's what I hate about, oh, I had this one here. I should natural hair brushes. Like, I like that brush. I like how it blends everything out, but natural hair brushes, they just shed a little bit too much for my liking, especially when something as expensive as that. Like, I don't want to, I can feel like I have like little hairs all over my face. Okay, that feels better. First order of business, gotta cut my nails. They grow so fast, it's not even funny. I don't know why I did this first. Typically, I take the polish off, then clip it. However,
look over me. All right, next up, taking a nail file here. I'm just lightly buffing my nails. The purpose of this is just to help remove that top coat off, so that way when the next step, when I go in with the remover, it just helps it break down a little bit faster. So now I'm just going to go ahead and paint my nails with the remover. I let this sit for about 2 to 3 minutes, you guys, and the polish comes right on off. If I have any residual, I'll just go back in with my nail filer like I'm doing so, and I'll just go ahead and get that off quick, fast, and efficient. Now I'm just taking my filer and just making sure the edges are nice and smooth, and then I'll also take the buff inside as well, just to make sure everything is nice, clean, and smooth. Perfect. Okay, now the base. I'm going to go ahead and paint my nails with the base, and then once I have that on, I will stick it into the UV light. And of course, here comes Rocket. This guy, he's just always in the mix. Gotta love him. Now I'm going to stick my nails in the UV light. It only takes 30 seconds. These polishes are fast and efficient. And then I'm going to go ahead and paint my nails, y'all. I paint faces and hair. This whole nail painting situation has been a learning curve. However, the more I do it, more practice, I get better, all right? So after I have that on, I believe I did 2 coats of this, put it in the UV light, and then a top coat, all done. All right, fam, nails are done. I absolutely love this color. It's just a nice chocolatey neutral brown, and it's got a little bit of like a silver reflect in there. Very, very pretty, and this took me like, I don't know, maybe 30 minutes to do. Anywho, Nail Reserve is thebomb.com. If you guys want to purchase anything from them, check it out. Links down below. Use code AmberP. Save you some money, honey. I mean, tell me you worked a double without telling me you worked a double. Okay, walking out to the backyard because I want to show you guys the raised garden bed that Marilla made. If you saw any of my vlogs, we were at our old house. Marilla built just this crazy raised garden bed just from scratch. He's amazing. The man's hands are blessed. However, when we, moved from there, we were very sad because we put so much hard work into it. However, we decided, you know what, obviously with this house we're renting, but we still wanted to figure out a way of how we can, do our garden thing because we both enjoy it. It's therapeutic and it's something that we do together. And my mom's here. My mom's really got the green thumb because, growing up, I grew up with a garden at my grandfather's house. So let me show you. So this was the first one. That's the little baby one. I'm not sure what we're going to put in here. Y'all don't ask me how he built it. Maybe I can get him to make a video. Well, I can record him and he can explain the process, but I don't know. But this is the other one, and it is massive, as you can see. Like, here's my hip, comes down here, so I don't have to bend over. But check out our bell peppers. These guys are looking good. I think this is cucumbers, and then he just put some green beans in here as well. So you want to do it right after the frost. However, y'all, we live in North Carolina. It ain't getting cold here till probably like January, which is more than enough time. Like, it always is really, really cold on Thanksgiving, and then for some strange reason on Christmas Day, it is always like hot outside. Like, I've had short sleeves on Christmas before. So just wanted to show y'all that. I'm going to close the vlog out here, and I apologize again for this vlog not being very eventful, but like I said, this week got turned upside down due to the event. I am actually getting ready to now go back to the hospital. I'm going to stay with Marilla tonight because he's just feeling pretty down about everything. So you guys keep us in your prayers. I pray that he is able to go home. No. He is going home tomorrow in Jesus' name. So the next vlog is going to be way more exciting because we're going to Phoenix, Arizona for Rise in Phoenix. So y'all already know what time it is. We're going to do some stage glam and, bop around in Arizona and see what's good. So thank you so much for watching. Keep it simple and cast one more net.
This is too smooth. I honestly didn't even really want to say anything on this.